Hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. Namaskar, welcome to Next IS. I hope you are doing well. In this video, we will cover major headlines of the Hindu, Indian Express, and Press Information Bureau. So, without wasting any time, let's start today's discussion. And here, first article talks about National Human Rights Commission because recently former Supreme Court Judge V Ramasubramanian has been appointed as the ninth chairperson of the National Human Rights Commission for 3-year term until December 2027. Until 2019, only former Chief Justices of India were eligible for chairperson role, but the Protection of Human Rights Act 1993 was amended to include former Supreme Court judges. Talking about National Human Rights Commission, it was established in 1993 under the Protection of Human Rights Act. It aligns with the Paris Principles which were endorsed by the UN General Assembly in 1993, and it reflects India's commitment to promoting and protecting human rights. Now, recently, Prime Minister of India has instructed all union ministers to attend public events on December 27, where 257 lakh property cards will be distributed under the Swamitva scheme. Talking about Swamitva scheme, it was launched by the Prime Minister of India on National Panchayat Day in 2020. It is a central sector scheme. Ministry of Panchayat Raj is responsible for implementing the scheme, and it aims to provide an integrated property validation solution for rural India, focusing on rural Abadi areas. Now, Indian Space Research Organization will end the year with the launch of Spadex mission on December 30 from Sriharikota. This mission will demonstrate docking in space, which is a process where two satellites align and join. It is essential for future missions like Chandrayaan 4 and Bharatiya Antariksh Station. Two satellites, SDX-01 and SDX-02, will dock in space, transfer electrical power, and then separate. The launch will use the Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle to place the satellites in 470-kilometer orbit. Now, Bangladesh has written to India requesting the extradition of Sheikh Hasina. And do you know, friends, India and Bangladesh signed an extradition treaty in 2013 to address fugitive hiding and operating across borders. The treaty includes provisions for refusing extradition requests, such as if the offense is political, if the accusation is not made in the good faith for justice, or if it involves military offenses not covered by general criminal law. Next article focuses on critical minerals and India's reliance on China. Now let's know more about it. So friends, in 2023, India identified 30 critical minerals essential for its economic development and security, with significant dependency on imports, especially from China, which dominates the global critical mineral market, controlling vast reserves, processing and refining capabilities for key minerals like lithium, copper, cobalt, and rare earth elements. India's dependency on imports stems from challenges in domestic mining and processing, with limited private sector participation and insufficient technology for mineral extraction. To reduce this reliance, India has launched initiatives like Kabil, which is a joint venture for securing overseas assets, and joint global partnerships such as Mineral Security Partnership. India is also investing in research, promoting recycling, and incentivizing mineral extraction through recycling. However, reducing dependence on China will require sustained investment and long-term efforts. Now, Switzerland has suspended the most favored nations clause in its double taxation avoidance agreement with India, but it has clarified that this will not delay the ratification or implementation of the trade and economic partnership between India and European Free Trade Association, which includes Switzerland, Iceland, Liechtenstein, and Norway. The Swiss government clarified that this suspension will not negatively impact Swiss investments in India or trade ties. India and European Free Trade Association signed the pact in March 2024, promising $100 billion in investments over 15 years and reduced or zero duties on products like Swiss watches and chocolates. India's imports from Switzerland totaled more than $20 billion in 2023-24, and now government has abolished the no-detention policy for classes 5 and 8. Now, students failing the annual exams in these classes will be given a chance to retake the test within 2 months. If they fail again, they will not be promoted but will not be expelled from school until completing their elementary education. This decision aims to improve learning outcomes among children. So with this, let's conclude today's discussion. Thanks for listening, and for regular updates, you can follow us on various social media platforms.